This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Bog Walk Gorge flooded. The National Works Agency has advised that the Bog Walk Gorge and the Flat Bridge in St. Catherine are flooded as a result of heavy rain. The agency says it's unable to close the gates to the gorge because of damage done to the hinges recently. It is warning persons not to enter the area. Prime Minister Andrew Holness on Wednesday blasted motorists who opened the padlocked gates at the Bog Walk Gorge during heavy rainfall, calling their actions reprehensible. The transport operator who breached the lock on one of the three safety floodgates has since expressed regret for his action, claiming that he felt compelled to reach home to attend to his 4-month-old and 4-year-old children who are ill. The episode has spurred calls from residents for the gate to be moved closer to Flatbridge or that they be granted access to go home. Christiana cab drivers press for expanded park. I am still in pain, said 39-year-old taxi operator Jermaine Cunningham, the man at the center of a controversial video which was allegedly beaten by the police over traffic breaches in Christiana, Manchester on Wednesday. Cunningham, who began crying as he spoke to the news, said his agony is compounded by the fact that he is now unable to work and defend for his 3 children, ages 6, 12, and 14, for whom he is the sole breadwinner. If me no carry something go put on the table, them can't survive. A bare pain me I feel all over my body. Me hardly can walk. Me a fear walk and draw one side, and me have me pitney them fi send go to school. How me a go send them a school? A weeping Cunningham questioned. Right now me have me loan for pay and I hit me a fear use run up and down a doctor, he continued, adding that he was also seeking to retain the services of a lawyer. Adding to that, the cabbie said that his children are traumatized by his ordeal. I be tears of them eye when them see how the police them handle me. And me a no thief, me a no robber, said Cunningham as he cried. Recounting the events leading to the incident, Cunningham said, 6 to 7 vehicles in front of me, and about 7 vehicles there behind me. So me in the middle and the police point out pan about 3 away say we are obstruct traffic. And me say, we can't obstruct no traffic. I down here so we fi park. We no have no other place to go. We can't go up, we can't go down. He said the police officer then requested his driver's license and the vehicle's documents, but he refused to hand them over. Me say, me no obstruct no traffic, so me no see no reason to give me papers. So him leave me and me a do my business and I look passenger. But when me dey run at the trunk, me feel when somebody grab on palm me left side and say, you no here fi give me your papers, and him start fight me and beat me up, Cunningham related. He further alleged that he was again beaten while handcuffed at the Christiana police station. After almost 2 decades in the transportation sector, Cunningham, who plies the Albertown Trelawney to Christiana Manchester route, now harbors fears of being on the road. Shirley Johnson, president of the Central Manchester Taxi Association, said they have long been lobbying for the expansion of the taxi park. The taxi operators said they were dislocated over a year ago when a fast food company acquired the lot from which they operated to build a new restaurant. Johnson told the news that he was upset at the manner in which Cunningham was reportedly treated. In a school, you can't even beat Pitney again. Teachers and parents can't beat Pitney. They will get charged for ill treatment, and to see in the public police beat up the man like that, Johnson fumed. He said arrangements were being made for the taxi operators to meet with the police. Manchester North Eastern Member of Parliament Audley Shaw, who is also the Transport Minister, and other stakeholders. Previous meetings had ended in promises which did not come to fruition. The park can't hold everyone because it's nearly 200 taxis in and out of that place. There is handcart, market folk, everybody mix up and it's a problem, he said. Johnson said that a businessman had also offered his property for use by the taxi operators, but stakeholders have not made good on promises to assist with getting trucks to transport material to bring the area to a suitable state. Ruby Parton, president of the North East Manchester Taxi Association, said she was also taken aback by reports of the incident. It's very horrible. You should see the man's body with bruises and he's not a troublemaker, she said. Attempts by the news to get a comment on the investigation from Deputy Superintendent Shane McCullough who heads the Manchester Police Division, were unsuccessful as his phone repeatedly rang without answer. Parent of slain Kingston Technical student finding it hard to cope with daughter's schoolyard killing. Vanessa Clark, mother of Michian Campbell, the grade 11 Kingston Technical High School student who was stabbed to death by another pupil at her school on Thursday, was inconsolable when police handed her a Ziploc bag on Friday containing her daughter's cell phone and other personal items. Clark squeezed the bag tightly in both hands, then closed her eyes as she lifted it to her chin and sobbed profusely. Police personnel from the Kingston Central Division, as well as the Kingston East Community Safety and the Security Branch, visited Clark at home in 9 Miles in Bullby, St. Andrew, to offer emotional support. But no amount of comforting words seemed to be able to ease the pain caused by the loss of Clark's beloved baby. The female student, who is accused of the schoolyard murder, was taken into police custody Thursday evening. "She grabbed my baby and my baby couldn't do nothing. She grabbed her and stabbed her," Clark said as she recalled the images from video footage of the incident. "Me no know what me a go do without her. Me can't do without her." As if to add salt to her wounds, Clark said her cellular phone had been ringing off the hook with the people who have been relaying social media comments to her regarding the incident. "People keep calling me and telling me what they're seeing on social media. The problem I have with social media is the people saying that my daughter was fighting over a man. My baby was not interested in anything like that," she insisted. "Don't follow social media. What I want you to do is get something warm in your stomach and stay strong. Don't go on social media and watch what the people are saying. You knew your child." The dean of discipline at her school said he lost one of his good students, so don't pay them any mind, said one of the cops. Residents of Bullby shared the good memories they had of Campbell and condemned her murder, labeling it a wicked act. Phyllis Rowe, an elderly woman in the community, recalled that Campbell was a nice girl. "She walked past every morning to go to school and she's quiet. I don't know her as a warrior and I can't tell you anything bad about her. It surprised me to know that she got killed," Rowe told the news. And the male resident said he always admired how much care and compassion Michian showed to her younger siblings, whether or not her mother was present. "She takes good care of our little sister and brother them." Thursday's incident badly impacted the student turnout on Friday. The school, assisted by the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, flooded the institution with grief counselors to provide support for the children, especially the classmates and the close friends of Campbell. "Tell me where she dey, show me her," a classmate of Campbell said Friday morning as she cried. The school's principal, Moulton Campbell, denied that the institution has a security challenge, pointing out that the students are searched when they arrive at school. However, Moulton said he will be working with other stakeholders to beef up security. "This is a very large campus and of course there are students from the area. There are external influences, but of course we are working with the police and the security companies we have hired and they will do a full review. They will guide us as to what else we can put in place to ensure that our school is more secure. Our procedures are reviewed regularly and we ensure that our students are searched coming into the school." DPP to rule whether father to be charged for fatally shooting son. The Director of Public Prosecutions will be asked to determine whether criminal charges should be laid against the St. Catherine businessman now under investigation for the shooting death of his 15-year-old son in Helshaw on Wednesday. A senior detective told the news that the father was questioned on Thursday in the presence of his attorney and later released. A statement was also collected from the mother. The detective said a file is being prepared for submission to the Director of Public Prosecutions for a ruling. Raheem Shaw, a 15-year-old student of Woolmer's Boys School, was shot dead Wednesday morning when his father, a licensed firearm holder, mistook him for a burglar. Raheem was entering the house sometime after 3 a.m. when he was shot. The incident has sparked a debate about the handling of guns by licensed firearm holders. Man wounded during attempted robbery in St. Thomas. A man has been hospitalized after he was attacked and shot during an attempted robbery in St. Thomas on Friday morning. According to police reports, the man was walking along the Spring Garden Main Road about 8 o'clock when he was accosted by a gunman. It is further reported that the gunman attempted to rob the man who ran. The gunman opened fire, hitting him in the leg. The attacker escaped. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.